Okay, let's move ahead. Now you can see here, this paragraph is a bit different than this paragraph. This paragraph is aligned at the left side, whereas this paragraph is aligned in a way which is known as justify. Okay, so how we can do that? We have so many paragraphs that we cannot make a general statement. We have to go to a specific statement and we have to change that paragraph. Here in this paragraph, we will go and we will write style is equal to text dash align justify. Okay, and we'll put a semicolon. So text dash align justify. So we are putting the text in a way of justify. So you can see now this text is the way it is appearing here, right? Now let's move ahead. So after that, you can't see anything big which has been changed here. Then we can see that there is a border for the form. So it's very simple for you. You know how to build a border. There are two ways we can do it. Either we can go inside the form, whatever changes that we want we can create here, or we can remain here at the top and we can just select the form. So we are doing a generic change because we are directly telling where this change has to happen. So we are putting border. Now border can be solid or can be dashed. Now if you put dashed and if you save it and if you come here, we can see the border is now dashed. Okay, but here the border is a bit different. It is dashed but it has a curved edges. Okay, so we have already done it. How it has to be done? Border radius 10 px. You can use any radius, but we are using 10 px here also. Okay. Now here you can see there is a difference. This submit button and this border has a gap. But here you can see this gap is not there. Okay. Now there is a very important concept that I want to discuss about margin and padding. So what we will do is we will just right click here and we will click on inspect. Now here you can see we have a small picture which is saying what is border and then what is margin and what is padding. Okay. Now the margin is the distance between the border and the area of the page. So this page and this border is the margin. Okay, so this is the margin, the gap between the edge of the page and the border. When I come here, you can observe this area and this area turning brown. Now you can observe the two areas have turned brown. Okay, so this is margin. And what is padding? Padding is the gap between the text and the border. So text and the border, this gap is padding. Okay, what is the problem here? Is it the problem of margin? No, there is no problem of margin. The problem is of padding. We don't have gap between text and border, so we will change the padding. And this is the way you can inspect any website about the code of the website. Okay, so you can go here. Here you can see the whole code will be visible to you. Whatever we have written is visible to us. So this is how we can go to any website. If we go here on this website and if we click and inspect, you can see the whole code is visible. We can copy and paste this code and we can make our own website. But it is not right to copy from other website sources. Okay. Now we were talking about margin and padding. So margin, there is no problem. We have a problem of padding. So we will go here. Padding. And let's say 10px. So you can see this problem is now gone. Here also I think it is 10px. Okay. Now if we change the margin, now what will happen is, you can see it has shifted. So it has shifted and then the padding is there. So if we see here, it is very close, but here it has shifted from the edge of the page. Okay, so this is what is margin. On the both sides, it will give a margin. Okay, this is margin and there is a padding. Now if we interchange the two, if we write margin first and then padding, then also there is no problem because the concept is same. Okay, but here we don't need margin, we just need padding. So we can remove margin and we can just keep padding. Okay, and this website looks exactly the way we have got this website. We can close this element, right? So this is how we do our styling. So we have done all our styling here, whatever was planned to be done in our course. Now there are lots of things that you can do, but right now we are just limiting ourselves to this much only. I have made lots of things very much clear to you, how you can do styling by creating a separate tag, and then you can also do styling specifically at the point where you want to get it done. Okay, so we have also learned about what is cascading style sheet and how it cascades to a most specific styling. Okay, so that's why it is known as CSS or cascading style sheet. So we have learned almost all the basic that we should be knowing before starting to move towards the advanced section. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this section. You have enjoyed building the website, you have enjoyed doing the styling of the website, and you are very much excited to move on to an advanced section which you can explore yourself. Again, I would like to touch upon the same point that you should be able to build this website without referring to the codes that you have already built. Okay, if you could do that 2 to 3 times, then you will be very thorough and you will have a very good grip on HTML programming and CSS programming. So with this, we come to an end of this section of HTML and CSS programming. We'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.